What is up, y'all? Today I have a homeowner customer I'm about to head to that is located downtown in one of the skyscraper apartment buildings. A couple videos back I diagnosed a bad compressor for a homeowner there, and even before that I had another one right next to it, another Goodman compressor condemned. So I'm hoping that it's not going to be the same situation, but I just like recording in this building because it's the only building downtown I really get to go to that I may end up on the roof, whatever. But only info that I have on the call right now is that during the Masters, his tenants weren't they didn't have any AC. If it'll be really awkward because I met a family earlier in that week of the Masters in that same building, because the property management company that we deal with has apartments in there. I was waiting outside for the property management to come let me in, and a family or a couple had come in there and said like, "Hey, are you here to check our AC?" I said, "No, ma'am, I'm checking out somebody else's, I believe. I'm just waiting for the property management to let me in." She's like, "Oh, okay. I think there's another company coming out today too." So I don't know if this is a second opinion or not. It'd be crazy if it was the same apartment. Yeah, I'm gonna head there and we're gonna see what's going on. Hi, Connie. I love this building. Just out of curiosity, did you happen to already call a company? Okay. Because I think I met your tenants that were here for the Masters. Oh. They had let me in through the back door. I had to bring a ladder back in here for them. And they thought I was here to work on their unit. I was like, "No, ma'am, I'm sorry." Isn't managing or isn't owning themselves in here has had a messed up compressor. I mean, I'm like 3 for 4. Yeah. At this point.
I don't know. I think I told him he need a whole new unit. I don't know how old that unit is up there. It's old.
Thermostat. Oh, is this gonna be one where the unit's in the closet? Yes. Awesome. Don't need a ladder for it. All right. Let's just take a look down here. Get my hat on with my light. Make sure this isn't stuck full of water. Oh, that's completely bone dry. Should have had a P-trap, but it doesn't. We're dealing with a 3-ton. It's very dirty in there just by looking at that. But pipes aren't moving. I got no indication to say that the pump is the reason why for that, so it's time to go on the roof.
Can we leave it on?
Yeah, we can leave it on. All right, God, it's bright up here. All right, 204. This is 303. Over here, 408. Oh, 07. Oh wait, you got 304. 204 is right there. So let's see what somebody has done thus far. Oh, they pulled the compressor plug off. So potentially, I wonder if when they came by it was grounding and tripping the breaker. And just because somebody pulled that off, that's the first place I'm gonna check. Make sure the power's off. Yeah, they had power off. Just pull that out just to be safe. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Slightly move that out of the way. Right there's fine. And grab this. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Put this in here. Move the plug out the way. So it's on one probe right there. I missed it. Common's grounded. That seems to be. I wish I had sandpaper. I don't think I have it in my bag. So do this. Take this off. Put this on here. And clamp onto one of these probes, these terminal pieces, touching it to metal on frame. That's grounded. That was the run winding. Whew. Got a bug on me. This is tight. Start winding. Not bad. Common. Grounded. Ah, that's bad. Can never be simple. Make sure there's no nicks in the wire that I can see. I mean, it really wouldn't make a difference, but yeah, running common. Got to grab the can. Do. Whew. 2-ton? A 3-ton air handler with a 2-ton condenser? But I can't assume. I think this is all it. I mean, they organize them by floors. There's nothing on the first floor except for the lobby. So then you've got 204 or 404? 404, 304. 204. So it's got to be 204. On the disconnect. I mean, other than that compressor, everything else seems fine. Oh, somebody put a hard start on it. Okay, because this doesn't look to be original. This hard start.
2 years. It's probably been 8-9 years.
The crazier part to me is that somebody has pieced this system together.
Yeah.
Only because the outdoor equipment right here does not match the indoor. But I have come to work. I've worked on units on the far end.
Yeah.
Those indoor units were this brand right here, and then the outdoor units would be the same brand. So I don't know where the mix matched and the sizes are. But this unit is pretty much shot.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say shot as in like we couldn't replace the compressor.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're looking at a unit that this is 14 years old.
Yeah, 14.
This is a 2011, 2025 now.
Yeah. All right. Well, why don't you work me up a price on what it is to replace it?
I can do that.
And we'll go from there.
I can do that. We're not gonna be. I gotta walk down there and see how available the street is, because we're gonna have to get a crane to get this unit up here.
Who do y'all use for a crane?
That I have. That's a answer that the front office would be able to tell you. I couldn't.
I got a buddy that has one. That's why.
Oh. Because we just put in these 2 units right here for the lobby.
Yeah.
And oh, we did get a change out. One of the other ones that I diagnosed already as a bad, same thing, bad compressor. We replaced that all the way down here, the big shiny one.
Those won't fit through the doorway?
Oh, they could.
If they'll go through the door, my guys will move them. That's what we do for a living. We move furniture all day. So we're equipped to move anything. So, it'll fit through a doorway, my guys will get it up here for you. That's for sure.
Oh, they did a good job.
You look over that edge.
Oh, I know. It's definitely terrifying. It's definitely terrifying.
I just don't trust the edge of the building. I've owned one for 55 years. I don't need to look over the edge, bro. Like I said, I mean, if it's a matter of getting it up, literally my guys can get it up. I'm not worried about that. I got a hand truck. We can put it on, come straight up, and they can pick it up and tow it. Those guys will tow it in.
When it was running down there, you know, when it'd be actually cooling, did it seem to keep the apartment not fine?
See, we haven't lived, we've rented it.
But you haven't had any complaints from any tenants saying it's too humid or anything?
Nope. No, we never did.
Oh, this one's weird.
Never had anything. They moved out and were crying the day they moved. They were travel nurses. They hated to leave because they loved it in there so much.
So let me get a picture of this data plate. Put this this panel back on. Now, what sizes are these? These are 2.5s. That one's a 2.5. Where's this one? Can't tell. It's too faded.
They're all the comparison would be 304, 404, 404. That should be the same.
They all should be.
They should be the same size. Well, the apartment sizes are different. That's what I was saying.
They're not stacked right on top of each other, same footprints?
They could. I would have to go back and look. I was going to take I think the one on this end and then the one on this end. This should be. Yeah, should be the same as this one, whatever size it is. I'm pretty sure the 206 is in the corner over here, and there's same that one over there.
Yeah, that's a 3-ton. That's a 3, 2.5, and I know that's not a 5.
Good God.
GSZ 13060. What? GSZ 13042. Okay, hold on. I might be mixing stuff up here. That's a 3 because that says 25HC Echo 436. That's 3, 3.5, and a 5.
Good.
Okay, 5, 3.5, 3.
5.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, most of the 4th floors are 5s. That's the only thing I can believe. I'm 4 for 5 on these things now.
There you go.
And the one is one for the 1st floor lobby area. Oh man. You can go ahead and cut the thermostat off now. Let's see, so this would technically be a return for it because the unit's probably just got it cut out on the side of it. Got a light here. So that's the light? Yeah, that's the light, but it really didn't help much. Yeah, it's a 3-ton. Wouldn't be bad. It'd be really easy. Could be really, really easy. You want me to cut the unit off?
Either way. It ain't coming back home for my sake.
No, sir, not at all. Not at all. We can put a new pump in. I wish I had my measuring tape on my bag, but that's definitely got to be about a 24 by 24 at least opening. At least that should be fine. All right. So you're not wanting to try to get a repair quote at all. You just want to see what the price would be to replace it.
I mean, you can give me a bit. I mean, if you're telling me it's almost shot, I mean.
Oh, there's no almost. That thing is shot.
Then there's no need to repair it.
Okay.
Because I'm going to rent the thing again, and somebody's going to get out here and it's going to go out on it, and I'm going to screw it before
It'd be
get somebody down there to get it done. And
no, that's fine.
have somebody yelling and screaming. And you know when it's going to happen? It's going to happen in July.
Dead of summer.
105 degrees outside. We got to go get a motel room, boy.
I never understand that. I'm not going to say I haven't been there where I'm like, man, it is drastically hot in my house, but
Listen, I slept in mine the other night. It was 81 degrees and something, I don't even, the ants had built up, got outside inside something and tore up a contact. And,
that's common.
but it was 81 degrees. Somebody said, how you going to sleep in there? I said, let me tell you how. Like a baby.
Yeah.
I said, it is what it is.
Get some ice packs and just tough it out.
It is what I told them.
But
All right. Yeah, just get one together, give me a call, and then we'll go from there.
all right. Yes, sir.
Let's see, he's supposed to be back tomorrow, so. Or tonight. Sometime.
We will get that quote over to you ASAP. I don't know if I jinxed it, but I called it. I just knew it was going to be a bad compressor. There's no kind of like water access on this roof. The 5 years I've worked for Grand Air Solutions, nobody has done any type of preventative maintenance on any of these systems. Even the ones for the property management company, we are only called to this building when something goes wrong. But pretty much cut and dry. I mean, I got there, compressor was unplugged, so I'm under the impression that at least somebody tried to diagnose the compressor and something's wrong with the compressor. So without even trying to cut power back onto it, I just immediately just took the top off and started checking stuff to ground, because what other reason are you going to have to unplug the compressor for that? If the compressor would have been fine to ground, I would have plugged it right back up and tried it. But considering that it, for 2 out of the 3 windings were bad to ground, cool, I'm good. Don't even need to go further with that. Got off the phone with Big Guy as far as what things will be needed for the job and everything. We're gonna keep it a 3-ton air handler, but bump it up a 1/2 ton size on the condenser. So we're gonna be going 2.5 ton with a 3 air handler. And just because of where that apartment is located, it's located on the east side of the building, so it's getting a crap ton more gain. We're like, just to be on the safe side, we'll do that. You know, get that old condensate pump out of there. Don't know how long that's been there. Don't want to have to come back to replace it for any reason. We're just going to put a new one there. Even though condensate pumps come with a float switch, I'm going to put one in on the secondary port of the new unit, because we also still have to have a P-trap for that system because it's under negative pressure. There wasn't a P-trap in the first one. I don't know how it drained, but it's neither here nor there. Anything else with that? Oh, somebody let me know down in the comments if the way that, because I was thinking about it but I didn't say it on camera, the way that return plenum is set up, like I think I showed it on the camera, how like the return grill is like maybe 4 to 6 inches away from the wall. Would it be better, because I'm thinking it is, would it be better to move that plenum like 90 degrees and have that grill face the front portion, or does it not really make a difference? I feel like it makes a difference. Somebody just let me know. But I know it's going to be pulling at least like out of a 24 by 24 box on the door. That's somewhere between a 24 by 24 and a 30 by 30. That box is huge, so it's definitely going to be pulling in enough return air. They weren't using a filter on the return plenum. They had the filter inside the filter rack, so we'll probably be keeping that with the new one. But cut and dry diagnosis, really. I'm just happy that we're probably going to get another change out on this one. Stay tuned with that one, because I think on my way out the door, the property management lady told me that they got another homeowner in this building that is having some issues, and they asked for their vendors list. So maybe by the time I have to come back and diagnose another unit on the roof, we will have done this change out. And if that's the case, great. So with all that being said, guys, I gotta head. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat and then head to my next one, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks.